All right, here we are, STB podcast episode. I don't even know. Here's what's going on. We're sitting here in the office making content. Matt is talking. We're all talking, and Matt's like, "Yeah, by the way, I encountered a spirit in my room the other day."
Yeah.
So let's talk about that.
So more about that. I was in my room. It was 1:30 at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. So proper
when spirits
ghosts.
come.
Yeah, midnight.
Working hours.
They've been clocked in by then.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. They're ready to go. They already had their coffee and shit. But it was 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm working on a music project, and I'm recording my guitar, and playing guitar, and everything's going good for 3 minutes, and then I'm playing, and I hear something behind me, and it's
what did you hear behind you?
It just sounded inaudible whispers. Something was I thought someone was at my door trying.
Was it they were saying something, or was it
Yeah, it was incomprehensible to me. I didn't know what it sounded like.
That's such a classic ghost move, to not say real words.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's their move.
Yeah.
It's always what the fuck?
I don't know what you're saying, bro. Okay, so what's next? Next?
And then so I'm whatever,
Whatever, who cares?
I'm whatever. That was a little weird. I turn, you can hear me turn around, you can hear my chair squeak. I turn around.
Oh, so your mic is on, and that's what got the sound bite?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even scarier.
So I'm gonna we'll put that in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but basically I'm listening back, not even thinking about it anymore, because it's that was nothing to me.
Yeah, nothing to do. You're strumming. You're rocking.
But it did catch my attention at first.
Okay.
And then so when I'm listening to it back, I'm not even listening for it, but I hear at that moment that I was playing that something, and I'm what the fuck was that?
Do you have it on your phone? I want to hear it just right here on the podcast.
Okay. Yeah, we can
put
do that.
The actual sound bite as I'm listening to it.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that.
Was that
honestly,
all that happened?
Honestly, you're I'll play it for you, but you're gonna have to listen to it with headphones on to really
get it.
Yeah. Because Caleb, he didn't hear it at first either.
I didn't. He sent it to me that night.
Actually, Caleb, can you play the one that I sent you? Because
it's on his phone.
Okay, never mind. All right, I think I know where it's at too, because I played it 100
When
times.
I was down, I hit this studio.
This is just when a ghost would come in too.
Okay.
I kind of heard a little something, if that was it.
All right.
I want to put this bitch up to my ear.
Yeah. Hit
Okay,
play.
so-
It's around 33 seconds.
And where am I at now? 29.
That right there. Did you hear it?
Did you hear it?
No.
Play it again.
Play it again. Play it again.
No, it was before that.
Oh, it was?
It's at 33 seconds, into the video.
Okay, so it's at 33 exactly.
Yeah. That wasn't it.
Wait, that wasn't it?
No.
That little
That was the strings.
Oh, okay.
That was the strings.
Then I'm not believing this so far.
That.
Yeah.
Is it at 33 seconds? It must not be.
It's at 33, 34.
Just listen to.
Listen
Where
to.
am I at now? Okay, 29. Wait.
That.
You missed it, Josh, every time, bro.
Dude, just play it.
That right there. Did you hear that?
Okay, I'm sorry. This is ridiculous.
No, dude.
Someone going. Tss.
No, when you listen to it with headphones on, it sounds like someone saying please stop, or something like that.
It sounds like
You get please stop from that.
Yeah, no, you gotta
need to
listen to
it with headphones.
You gotta.
Can I right now?
Well, what we could do is what we're gonna do is we'll we'll put it into GarageBand, turn it up in that frequency, and slow it down, and you can hear it.
Have you done that already?
Yeah. It's on my computer in FL Studio.
I guess I'll slightly believe it. I was hoping that it would be a.
No, I mean it's not. I don't think they're really that aggressive. They kind of don't even want to be caught.
Oh no, I couldn't disagree more. I think that ghosts want to be like.
Do you think they want the clout?
You think they want to be caught? I don't know.
There's nothing to catch. It's like if I just like blasted through that wall right now, nothing touched me. It's not like you'd be catching a ghost.
We really need Miss Dunnigan to come
I mean,
through.
we would
We
no.
do.
You can catch a ghost by like just like weird shit happening that you notice. You know what I mean?
Have we talked about Miss Dunnigan on the podcast
Yeah,
yet?
this would be the perfect one too.
Yeah.
Let's
Guys,
do it.
we got a story for you.
We
We
got a
have a
story for
story.
you listeners. Basically, this is our office that you're looking at right now. This is part of it. Part of a giant complex that we own
Right.
in Bel Air, Maryland. And basically, when I went to sign the lease for the office, our landlord, wonderful lady, was like, hey, yeah, here's what you pay. These are the terms. By the way, the office is haunted. And I'm like, okay. Like, I laugh. Like, okay, that's funny. She's like, no, it's haunted. A lady named Miss Dunnigan lived here and, like, did something where like, she helped the slaves. Like, Miss Dunnigan was, like, a real one for sure. She had, like, a restaurant, but, like, the restaurant...
It was a hotel
a
that...
hotel.
It's a hotel that, when, like, the slaves were, like, trying to escape, she would, like, house them.
Like some underground
Like,
railroad
she would,
shit.
like, give them a place to stay.
Yeah,
Like,
Miss Dunnigan was the man. But basically,
Or the woman.
she told us, our landlord told us that, like, if you ever feel somebody behind you, if your lights flicker, if, like, stuff starts, like, moving around on its own, that's Miss Dunnigan. She's friendly. Don't worry about it.
Right.
I'm going to be honest. I've had one instance where I think Miss Dunnigan was kind of fucking with me, and you had the same thing happen.
Yeah.
Went downstairs, closed the door. I never deadbolt the door. Never. I just never do. I'm
Were
not
you here
worried
by
about it.
yourself?
I was here by myself.
Okay.
If somebody wants to come kill me, then come kill me. Like, just come right in. I'm not going to stop you.
Right.
I go downstairs to leave, like, 2 hours later. This was, like, again, like, close to midnight, so classic ghost hours. I go down, and the deadbolt is locked. I know I didn't do it. I know that our neighbor didn't do it. That's what happened to me.
Right. Dude, I was here with Caleb late
Oh,
at
yeah,
night.
this story was scary.
Have I not heard this story either?
You've heard this one.
Oh, okay,
I think
okay.
you have. This was the one where me and Caleb got here. It was late, and I think we were gonna do the podcast. And I went to the bathroom, and I was in the bathroom, and I heard like the door of the bathroom, like someone was trying to open the door to the bathroom.
I heard it too, but
Caleb heard it.
But what it sounded like to me, I thought when he was in the bathroom, like when he like turned or something, like
He, like, bumped something.
he bumped the handle because it sounded like just like
Yeah, it sounded like
someone was just
jiggled
like
the handle.
jiggling it.
And that handle's jiggly, too.
Yeah.
But, like, it wasn't him and it wasn't you.
No, I came
I
out of
was over here, like we were setting up. I was over there. He goes, I gotta go to the bathroom. He goes into the bathroom. I hear the handle jiggle after the door shuts. Like it shuts, stop, nothing. I heard the handle jiggle and I just didn't think anything of
Right,
it.
because he's in
And then
there.
he came in and he looked at me. He goes, "Were you trying to come into the bathroom?" And I was like, No.
way.
Yeah, it was pretty freaky.
He goes-
No way.
He goes, "Because someone was jiggling the handle."
Yeah,
No way.
straight up.
It's crazy, but, like, our landlord said that she's friendly. So,
Dude, okay, I do not believe in ghosts. So, like, I think what I might do is I might do a whole series about this. We'll see. I might try to, like, really push it. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
we need to, like, Miss Dunnigan, if you're here, do something with this as it's falling to the table.
I don't think it works that way.
She
that
kind
one
of did,
is-
like, the bottle flip challenge.
She kind of did.
I don't think it works that
It wasn't.
way.
I mean, how does it work? Like, okay, Miss Dunnigan, if you're real, like, I don't know, like,
No, dude.
Balance the
No,
sunglasses.
dude. This is
lift these sunglasses from the laptop and put them on the table. If you're real, Miss Dunnigan, you have 5 seconds. 5, 4.
Oh, shit.
Stop. 2, 1. Miss Dunnigan's not real. She's not real.
Fuck
no,
Miss Dunnigan.
dude. You're thinking about it all wrong. This is how I envision this.
Okay.
She have you ever seen the movie called The Others?
No.
Okay, so basically what happens is like this family, like all of them had died in the house.
Perfect.
And then
I was just reading about this like this week. No lie. Keep going. I know exactly what you're talking about.
and then they started hearing ghosts in their house.
Right.
All these ghosts, weird shit was happening.
Like the new family that moved into the house, right?
No, the family that had been living there
Right.
started
right.
hearing ghosts.
Oh, okay.
Started hearing ghosts, people that had lived there.
Okay.
this is a spoiler alert if you ever want to watch the movie called The Others.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
That was nice of you.
But basically what happens is they figure out that the ghosts are actually real people, like, that live in modern time, and like they've been dead for forever, and they don't figure that out until a medium has to tell them that they're dead.
So they're the ghosts?
What?
The people who think that they hear the ghost are the ghosts.
Oh, that's the biggest spin of all time.
And like the normal people, like the people that are alive and like normal, they're actually hearing the ghost. And they had a medium. They had a medium come in the movie, and they basically, like, the real people have to tell them that they're the ghost and that they're dead.
Oh my god.
And it's fucking crazy.
Dude, that is so
I'm
cool.
almost pissed that you told us that.
Yeah,
This movie
dude,
sounds sick.
I mean, I'm still gonna watch it.
It's slow. It's not like a spooky. It's not spooky. It's just
like,
a very
is
interesting
it like
story.
suspenseful?
Yeah, and there's like a lot of weird factors to it, like the girl, like they have a daughter and a son,
Right.
but they both, or one of them has like an allergy to the sun, like literally the sun.
Right.
Like if they
Dude,
open
my
the
brother,
curtains.
Nerd alert.
yeah, my brother, he sneezes whenever he looks at the sun.
Oh, really? Now
That's
I
like
feel bad.
that's like a certain gene that people have.
Well,
No.
hold on. Every time I walk outside and it's sunny, I sneeze. Is it like that?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm allergic to the sun too, but I've never
Yeah.
thought
No,
anything
no,
of it.
but
Well, I don't
like,
think you're allergic.
when they would draw, and this is a real disease that some people actually have. When they would draw the curtains and the sunlight would hit, like their skin
It would
would
burn 'em.
burn.
Like some real vampire
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. But that's real, like that
Yeah.
happens.
Mhm.
But that happens in the movie to the ghosts. Well, like the people, and like their
The
husband.
movie sounds sick.
We should just watch it.
Right now.
Okay.
It's really interesting.
It sounds interesting. Yeah, I love
Because
that.
there's
I'm
another
all for the ghost stuff when I'm around.
There's
people.
another factor. Well, I mean, I already spoiled the movie, so I'll just talk about it anyway.
Talk about it.
So, it's a maid, Nicole Kidman, her 2 kids, and
Lovely
their husband, and their husband. Their husband's in the military. So in the movie, and this is gonna freak you guys out. It's
Thank you for your
fucking
service
crazy.
to the husband.
So he's in the military, and they don't see him like throughout the whole movie. And out of nowhere, he comes home. He just comes home, but he's different. Like he's very he's really out of it. He has no energy. It looks like he's been through hell. And then he ends up leaving again, not to go back to the military. He just leaves. Gone. Poof. He's gone. Turns out, like that was like his purgatory. Like as he was moving from death to the afterlife,
Oh man.
he crosses through them and sees them, and they're not, because they don't know that they're dead yet. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like they're just living life. And then turns out, like he was just passing through, and then he died, or maybe he came back to life. I don't remember.
This
but
movie sounds like it might be the best movie of all time.
it's called The Others. It's
Was
a
it
really good
Others?
movie.
Was
Was
it
it
like
directed
new?
by
No, it's
J.J.
old.
Abrams
It's
or
real.
something?
It's pretty old. Like they were selling it on VHS.
That's bananas.
It's an old movie, but like it's pretty sick. Like the vibe of it's really cool too. It's very dark. Like all the rooms are always dark. Some weird shit does happen. It's a good movie though.
Damn, dude. Honestly, late at night, this has been something that I've done habitually recently.
What's that?
I go on YouTube and they got these like green text stories from like 4chan, and
The hell is
basically
that? What is it,
4chan?
green? No.
a
Like
green text. A green text is basically like a short story.
Okay.
Like it's basically like the shortest version that you can tell a story, and like it's like read out loud and shit.
Are you about to say that you listen to like scary shit before bed?
Yeah.
You're a psycho.
I am a
You're a
psychopath.
psycho.
Dude, dude, I get it from my grandmother. My grandmother,
Your
she used
grandmother's
to,
a psycho.
yeah, dude, she used to watch murder mysteries at nighttime before she went to sleep while I was like young and like in the room, and like I would watch them. Like
Your
it's just
grandmother sounds
interesting to me.
terrible.
Dude, she rest in peace, but
rest in power, creepy ass lady.
yeah,
That's
very-
like to listen to scary stuff before bed is I think like a top 3 thing that a murderer does.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not a murderer, but
How
like
do you go
I
to bed
did.
after doing that?
I don't, dude. I have a terrible sleep schedule. But it doesn't have anything to do with that. Like, I'm not, like, scared. Like, I'm, like, desensitized to it. But, like, it's, like, yeah, it's just entertaining to me. Like,
It's definitely entertaining. I think that my favorite thing to do, like with just like the boys, like the brotherhood, is just like to watch a really scary movie at night with like a room full of dudes. Because when dudes get uncomfortable, without fail, what do? We turn to humor.
Right.
So like it's always mad funny like watch a scary movie, and like once the jokes start coming, that's how you know like it's actually scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But to bring it back before we get too far away,
yeah.
the
Bring it
reason
back to Miss Dunnigan.
the reason why I told that whole story was there could be a couple things. One, Miss Dunnigan still thinks this is her place.
Which I think is true. And it is.
It is. But us, we're not a factor to her. She doesn't see us. She does her own thing in her house. That's why certain shit moves. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, she was going to the bathroom. That's why the handle moved. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not something that like we brought in here. Like that's just the bathroom. And
Right.
That's why she's interacting with that.
Right, dude.
But like this, she doesn't see this.
No, that's
Right.
right. But does
You're
that
right.
does
That
that
is a
make
good
that
point.
makes
Yeah.
it makes a lot
It makes
more
perfect
sense.
sense.
And that's why like
And like she could like bang one of these posters off the wall just because she doesn't even realize it's there.
right,
Yeah, she could, or she could like flip these light switches.
right.
Like I genuinely think now with that logic, if we asked her to turn off a light, that would happen.
No. Cuz
Because she's not doing it. She's not aware that we're
she's
asking
not
her to
no,
do it.
like in this she's not aware of us.
Of us at all.
Like she's just living her ghostly life. Like or not ghostly life, but
She's just like doing her thing.
yeah, because you know, like the reason that there's ghosts is because they didn't pass on.
Right.
So
even though she was a great person.
right, which happens. You know what I mean? I feel like
Sure.
I don't know how it happens, but sometimes I guess there's like a loss in transition
Oh,
of like
shit.
souls.
Just chill here. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Yeah.
You got to watch the movie The Others. It's kind of the worst thing ever.
What, just like chilling here?
Like
Being in purgatory.
being in purgatory.
Can they leave the house?
That was my next question.
They could leave, but they could not go far.
Like what
yeah, that would
happens?
suck.
Like what happens if they like try to like go somewhere?
So
Do they just like respawn?
I didn't like what the movie did with it. I feel like they could have did something cooler. But like the further they left their house, the foggier it got.
What?
and the
Like they're conscious?
No, like just like sight, because like they.
Oh,
I
blows.
think it's. I don't know where they live. I think it's somewhere in like England. I have no idea.
The worst.
But like every time they would go to leave, like there would just be like there. It was always foggy, but like
Right.
the farther out they got, the more fog accumulated, and they would get lost in
That
the
makes
fog.
sense. That
So
makes
like
sense.
they could have probably did something cooler with that with the movie, but with that logic though, she probably can't go far either. If we're basing it off of that, which kind of makes sense with like
but
certain
like
things
in the
moving.
movie, if this logic applies to Miss Dunnigan, how far could she go? Could she get to like Bontempo Brothers?
Yeah, dude, I don't know what the jurisdiction would be.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
I don't know what that looks like, but think about it. She probably is living like with other people.
She's doing her thing. Look, yeah, I mean, like that's why I don't think it would be bad if like the fog wasn't involved, because I would just go to like Disney World all the time and
I
just
would
like
live
basically,
there.
yeah, I would just like have the place to myself. Like that would be so sick. Just be like riding with like other little stupid kids like on these roller coasters. It'd be freaking awesome.
Right.
That's like my dream, basically, just to have Disney World all to myself.
That would be yes. I love Disney World.
Once we're billion, have you ever been to Universal too? In
Yeah.
Orlando.
I've never been to Universal.
Which one do you like better, Universal or Disney?
I like Disney better.
Wow, that's crazy to me. In the year 2018, I went to Universal 8 times.
Okay, well to be
Big
fair,
Universal guy.
I have the last time I went to Disney, we did not go to Universal, so I did not get
Okay.
to go to Harry Potter World.
Oh, so you haven't seen Harry Potter World or Volcano Bay? They're like water park thing.
No. Yeah, so
Bananas.
maybe I
Bananas.
should hold my opinions until
Let me
I
tell you something.
visit again. Because last time I went, I was like 12. My parents were fighting.
Oh, that sucks. Oddly sad. I'm gonna save what I was about to say for after the podcast. But okay, well, I guess to bring us back to where we started, like you think you encountered a ghost. I'm gonna
believe so.
stand firm that I don't, based on the evidence given
Okay,
to me.
well,
But we can add in the audio, and if I feel differently, then I'll make little videos admitting that I was wrong.
okay, or
okay.
not.
Or not.
Or not.
It doesn't matter, because it happened.
I don't think this happened. I think that it was like
I could have just been like really stoned too.
I think it was like the air conditioning turned on, and you were like, "What was that?"
I mean, it could have. I mean, dude, it could have been.
But it sounds like a voice, and like
It sounds like this.
no,
No.
it sounds like. Please stop.
It doesn't. It just doesn't sound.
Okay,
that
dude.
way.
All right. Well, when you listen to it with headphones on, you'll
Okay,
understand what I'm
all right,
talking
I'm
about.
looking
You
forward
can't.
to
You
it.
can't hear it on the speaker on your phone.
I'm looking forward to it.
But the other thing that along this vein is like, do you guys know about? I know I talked to Kayla about this, but do you know about skinwalkers, Josh?
Skidwalker.
Skid-
oh
they're-
my god,
they're
when Matt
like
tells you this, you
humanoids.
won't be able to walk home, like walk into your house at night. It scares. I think about it. Anytime I come home at night, I think about skinwalkers now.
Skin or skid?
Skinwalkers.
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 They're humanoids.
I want to guess what this is
Okay,
before
go
we
for
dive
it.
into it.
Yeah, do
A
it.
skinwalker is like a tall, skinny, like bones poking out of its body, like humanoid thing.
It can look like that.
That's kind of like a Slender Man that like hides in the woods and stares at you or something.
Dude, okay, let me tell you what it really is.
Is that wrong?
I mean, like there's so many things that it has like many different like interpretations.
I'm gonna Google it as you're talking about this.
Yeah, dude, skinwalkers.
You're gonna find some weird
skinwalkers
shit.
are crazy, dude. Okay, so basically, like skinwalkers are like some type of like spirit that like typically lives in the woods, and
I got
like
that part right. Okay.
yeah,
All
and
like the creepy guys live in the woods.
right. And basically, like they like they eat other people's souls, right? So like basically what they do is like they
Oh, I regret this instantly.
basically what they do is like they can like take the shape and like be like any personified like creature,
Okay.
and like can like lure. They like typically like lure people into the woods like by by portraying that they're like a distressed animal or human that like needs help or something. And like there's like a few different cases. Like, have you ever heard of the missing 411 files?
Sorry, I'm looking at pictures of skinwalkers. Is this like your common skinwalker?
That would be a goatman.
Let me see.
This is a goatman?
That's Goatman.
That's goatman. They do possess some of the same traits.
Okay, I didn't know about Goatman either.
Yeah.
Actually, there's where in Baltimore is like there's been Goatman sightings. There's been some places in Baltimore. There's one place that's like known for it.
If I see Goatman, if I ever see Goatman,
Goatman.
Goatman?
Sure.
Goatman. It's Goatman, but Goatman.
Is he the Goat Man or is his name Goatman?
Goatman.
Goatman.
Goatman?
Goatman.
Goatmen.
We're fucking with you.
Oh, are you?
Goatman, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
We're just like, yeah.
Keep going with the skinwalkers. 'cause
Okay,
At
yeah.
this point, this is the most unscary thing I've ever heard.
Okay, dude. Well, you know, you're alone in the woods and someone's like trying
When
to
am
like,
I gonna be alone in the woods, man?
Dude, okay,
Do I look
I don't
like I'm
know.
constantly in the woods alone?
Let me tell you like another case of like where you would encounter a skinwalker.
Let me know, because the woods is not getting me hot.
Because they can be out in public too. They
Yeah,
can
they
roam,
had-
but
they
they
had,
can't like they live in the woods, so they can't do anything outside of their
Then
jurisdiction.
why the fuck would I be scared of them? I
But
spend
no-
half my time in Bon Tempo Brothers.
Just listen. So like in a scenario, like you would be out in public doing your thing, and then someone would walk up to you and be like, "Hey, like, I lost my dog.
Sucks. That sucks.
I can't
That
find my dog.
sucks.
Can you help me find my dog?" And then
Okay.
like, if you let's just say you would agree.
I wouldn't, but okay. Let's just say I would.
it could be anything. It could be
Yeah.
like, I need help, guy. Like, I can't get back to my car. Like, they're pretty crafty.
I wouldn't help. I don't help anybody. Well, actually,
Dude, don't go camping.
I cannot say this. I can't say this because what did family-friendly Josh do just 2 weeks ago?
But he wasn't he wasn't asking for your help. That's a different story. He wasn't.
like these creatures
No, they're not.
ask you?
They will like come up, but they won't be like, "Hey, like I need help." Like they'll be like, "Hey, can you help?"
Basically, like, they're possessive creatures. Like, they will try to, like, possess you.
So that
So, like, if
fat guy down there
so-
who I helped, he wouldn't be a skin
No,
guy?
because
This would be an example. Like, say you go camping with a buddy,
Yes,
right? And
my
you're
favorite activity,
Yeah.
camping with a buddy.
camping with a buddy. Like, say that you go
What the
camping with a
millennials
buddy, and
do.
like you're like, you know what? We're just gonna get away from society.
Yeah, my favorite thing to do.
Exactly.
not with with your girlfriend, your buddy.
Yeah.
Take your bestest guy friend.
Matt
But
and I
only
go
you
camping
two.
together.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime.
Yeah, all right, sounds good.
But
You'll both end up pantsless at some point.
yeah, or
Correct.
yeah, or having sex with fruit.
Get on with the
Okay,
goat
all
news,
right.
Thomas.
So basically, like, okay, so this would be like an ideal situation for a skinwalker. Say like you're camping with a buddy, you're grabbing firewood, and your buddy he's gone for a little bit.
Okay.
Right? You're like starting to like wonder like where is this dude?
Where's
Like,
my buddy?
Yeah. yeah. And you're getting a little worried. You start
Okay.
looking around the woods. You start noticing there's an interesting type of smell.
Weird smell. It smells like maybe like fried eggs.
More like rotting meat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you go into the woods. It's dark, rotting
Oh.
meat smell. Calling out for
Classic.
your friend.
Classic.
You hear your
woods.
friend calling for you.
So I'm like, Matt,
Yeah.
Matt,
And
and then
then
you're
you-
like,
Josh.
I'm like, oh my God, Matt, is that you over there?
Yeah, Josh, I'm over here, buddy.
And I'm like, Matt, who's that other guy with you? Is that Goatman Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
All right, keep going.
I'm a
So,
skinwalker.
Yeah.
I'm calling out. You call back.
I call
and what
back.
happens?
We meet back up. You start to notice that I'm acting a little differently.
You're kind of weird.
I'm acting a little like I'm not really making eye contact. Like I'm like really like I smell bad.
Like you aren't taking hits of your jewel as often.
Yeah, like
It's
I'm not. Like, I
weird
forget.
stuff.
Like I forget that I even have a jewel.
Right. I'm like, hey Matt, where's your jewel? You're like,
I'm
what's
like-
jewel?
Yeah. What's Matt? Jewel? What? Josh?
Yeah, this
Who?
is weird. I would be like, that's weird.
Yeah, and you're alone. Like there's no one else around.
Just me and you.
And like I'm acting weird. Like you don't know
Very
what's going
weird.
on.
Okay.
And then I'm like I'm gonna get up to go to the bathroom.
That's a weird move.
Right. And especially if I haven't been saying anything or
Yeah.
you
we're
know.
just like sitting there in silence.
Yeah. And then I go to the bathroom and then I come back and this time like I'm like, oh man, that was really strange. I just had a weird experience out in the woods, dude. Like I felt like I was like hypnotized or something. And I come back and like I'm acting all normal again. And then later that night we both notice like a weird smell.
Okay.
And then we go out and we get attacked by a skinwalker and he possesses one of us.
That story sucked. So
right, that
you're telling me that what you're afraid of is going camping, and then your buddy starts acting weird, and then you take a walk back into the woods, it smells bad, then you get raped by a skinwalker.
No, you get
This is the most
you get
non-plausible
possessed.
No,
thing
dude.
ever.
You get
And that's
possessed
just a
by
scenario,
skinwalker.
dude. So
That's
I feel
just a
like
made-up scenario.
I'm missing the essence of a skinwalker. Is this
All right.
more like a skinwalker?
That is pretty much what a skinwalker could look like.
All right, folks. So this is like the creature that we're afraid of in this scenario. Like, yeah, like I'm not trying to act like Mr. Tough Guy. Like, oh, if I saw it in the woods, I just beat it up. But like, I don't go in the woods.
You know that primal.
Like, why would I be afraid
You know
of
that
this?
people say like it's like a primal fear
Of what?
of when you're experiencing a skinwalker attack. Like it's like we don't really get the sense that we're being like we're predators, right? So like
Correct.
we rarely have the feeling that we're the ones being like watched.
Right.
But when that does happen, like we'd still have that like instinctual fear.
Of that, like someone staring at us,
Yeah,
like that.
of
Oh,
like
for sure.
or like something's watching you. So you get that like instinctual fear that something bad is going to happen because these creatures have like they're like old. Like the Native Americans have like talked about them before. Like it's in Native American culture.
So let me ask you this: as we go forward in this conversation, do you both believe that like this is real?
No.
I don't know. I think it could be. I don't think it. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it is, but I'm not gonna say it isn't.
I just feel like I'm not going to be scared of something that, like, in order for it to get me, it has to get me into the woods.
I'm not saying that I think it's like I'm not
Yeah,
saying
but
that
also I live next to woods.
That sucks for you.
Every night I come home, that's literally what I think about. I get
That
out of my car
sucks.
and I think if someone is like, "Help," I'm like, I probably would get back in my car
So you're
and drive
saying
far
that
away.
if you were alone and you heard someone like screaming for help, that
I
you
would
would
go
not.
I would go the exact opposite direction.
Yeah, but you would still be
Exact op-
terrified. And what if
Yes,
that?
but
And what if?
like-
And what if that started to follow you?
I wouldn't
And,
help
like,
them
try to, like,
before
bother you.
or after this conversation though. I don't get involved in like.
I know, but
helping
what if they
people.
started like following you, and like there was like you were hearing shit like in the woods, and you were like, you would just be able to be like,
I'm
oh,
not
I guess
gonna
it's
be
nothing.
in the woods,
Dude, okay, it could happen.
If I'm
You
like
walking
on
home.
Main Street and like
You don't live on Main Street, Josh.
If I'm like in the suburbs and like some weird person's like stalking me basically and like constantly every
You've never
day,
been in the woods before.
I've been in the woods before. I'm not afraid of it because these things like I'm not gonna help somebody in the woods asking for my help ever. I would never do it.
I don't know, dude. I probably wouldn't either, but it still scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something actually scary.
Okay, do it.
Actually scary.
If I'm not scared, I'm gonna make fun of you.
Okay. This is actually genuinely scary stuff.
No,
okay?
it's not.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
Okay.
It's fake.
And this one's real.
All right.
This is a real story. Okay. I'm out one night walking around my neighborhood with a guy who can't be named because he used to be a part of my life and now he's not. But he was a good guy. I liked him a lot. Very funny. We're walking around my neighborhood just chilling. It's like 2 a.m, okay? I live in a great neighborhood.
You do.
My
It's very
parents just very, it's
I actually, the comment that I made to Josh when I walked in his house was, it's very conservative.
yes, very conservative neighborhood. Like
Very
Trump would love.
religious.
It's like Trump land in my
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Trumpland.
And so me and my boy were walking around the neighborhood just talking, just chatting. It's like 1 a.m. I was in high school, so like that's what you do. You just walk around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're walking, and there is like this patch of like 3 undeveloped lots in my neighborhood. So it's like kind of woods, but like it's not woods. Like it's just like trees. We look in there, and I stop walking because I swear to you, I see like people standing back there.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I see these people, and I'm like, okay, it's people. But I look, and my boy there, I'm like, hey, do you see something there? He's like, yeah, it's kind of weird. We're looking at these people, okay? And then we just see, like, as if somebody lights a match. Just like a little piece of fire pop up where they're standing. Like they light a match. And we're just kind of watching, like, are these kids, like, messing with us? Like, what's happening? And out of nowhere, it was probably 2 or 3 kids, it looked like. They all just disbanded, and the fire went out. They just ran in different directions, but we didn't hear any, like, leaves crumpling or anything.
Skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers.
That was scary to me.
They could have been skinwalkers,
That's
brother.
you might have.
You might have experienced a skinwalker attack.
But that doesn't fit your definition. It's not like they were like, oh, I need help with my dog.
No, but like just like it piqued your interest enough. Like some people might go follow them.
Yeah.
I think again, those people deserve to die.
No, but what if there's like a special like the smell of like a skinwalker? Like you know how like there's like different pheromones in the air?
Yeah.
Like we're like basically like the way our consciousness works is like it goes off of our senses. So if there's like pheromones in the air and they're like drawing you, like
smells big time.
yeah, and they're like drawing you towards them. Like I think that you know we couldn't rule that out as a possibility.
I'm gonna say I don't believe in skinwalkers, but what I will say is this: I definitely believe. Definitely, like maybe 20%.
What about
like
all the people?
Bigfoot, like the goat man stuff. I believe that 20% of that's real.
What about all the people who go missing in the woods and that like they don't figure out why? Are they just
the woods?
I know, but like a lot of people go missing in the woods
They got
that
mauled
shouldn't.
by a bear.
But they can't find their body at all.
Because the bear smoked them.
Ate the bones. Ate it.
Like
no
there
way.
would be some remains, right?
Something.
There would be
be
all over the place.
Yeah. But there's no remains of these people who get taken.
I don't know. I
Or
think
something.
that there is a million answers before we start talking about goatmen and the skinwalkers.
Yeah, obviously.
Like somebody was abducted in the woods, they got buried.
It's
like
a
all
fun.
that
It's a
stuff.
fun thing to talk about.
No,
it's
it
a
is.
fun thing to talk about. And honestly, it's a possibility because we don't know that for sure.
We don't know what happened.
I just like
That's the
talking
thing.
about like the stuff that actually seems like it could be possible. Like Bigfoot, I believe it. I believe it. I believe in Bigfoot. I believe that probably something.
Have you?
Like
What
all
off of
this,
what
like,
basis?
Yeah, that's how
Okay.
I feel.
I'm gonna tell you.
Is it the Gorilla Man?
Every country does like genetic mutation, like the cloning,
China.
all that stuff. Yeah, like all that stuff, dude. Like it's very possible that they were trying to clone like a gorilla and like a bear, and Bigfoot came out and he just bashed out of where he was in, and he just got loose, and he's just out there. Like I've watched pretty much every Bigfoot documentary available, and I can tell you straight up, I think he's real. And I also want to put it out in case Bigfoot like has a brain. Like I'm on Bigfoot's side. Bigfoot could walk in here right now and be like, "I'm gonna eat your friends," and I'd be like, "Okay, Bigfoot, like you're my guy."
I'm gonna say this: if that were true, if there was a Bigfoot, don't you think the government would want to end that immediately?
Oh no. Oh no. Bigfoot's the perfect distraction for when like the government's doing something shady. They like probably know where Bigfoot is at all times, and then whenever like Trump wants to like, you know, go be in cahoots with Russia, they're like, "Oh, check out Bigfoot. He was right over here." And we're all like, "Oh my god." You know what I mean? He's a perfect distraction.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think that Bigfoot his time is over, honestly.
You don't believe in Bigfoot, but you believe in skinwalkers.
I think it's the skinwalker's turn instead of Bigfoot. I think Bigfoot is kind of like it's like a lame version of the skinwalker. I think the skinwalker is the modern day Bigfoot.
You think that Bigfoot doesn't destroy a skinwalker in a one-on-one fight?
No.
No, I think that the skinwalker could possess Bigfoot.
No.
Bigfoot could be a skinwalker at this point.
Yeah.
Nah, I hate that logic. That like skinwalkers can just rule everybody. Like what's next? Like the Loch Ness Monster is a skinwalker?
Sure.
Could be.
It's unfair.
No, it is a little unfair. I don't know. I don't actually know the rules on how skinwalkers operate.
But at the same time, you just got to keep an open mind. Could be. Is it?
Let's put
we
it
don't
this
know.
way. If I ever hear someone calling for help in the woods, I'm just going to think that it's a skinwalker.
With
I'm just going to
wood stuff. When are
Listen,
you in
dude.
the woods?
Listen, dude. I go in the woods. I'm a guy who likes to travel through the woods. Like I'll ride my bike in the woods. I'm an avid
When was the last time you were in the woods?
Dude, I went for a walk in the woods like not even 2 weeks ago.
By yourself?
Hey,
you're a psycho.
Do you want to know something?
I want to know something.
I was in the woods 5 hours ago.
Doing what?
Walking, bro.
Walking. I was with my friend Aaron.
You're both the dumbest people alive. There's nothing good in the woods.
Dude,
Nature, dude.
Yourself, bro.
I was about to say, all these people were like, "Oh my god, nature's so beautiful. Gotta go on these hikes and stuff." If I can't drive there, I don't want to go.
I drive there and then walk in the woods.
I have a great time, and I know that you know about this from playing the Uncharted games. Honestly, my favorite thing to do, like it's in my top 5 favorite things to do, is to like go into the woods with people and then like try to do jumps and stuff like off of things, and like there's always like streams that have like far gaps, and you just see if you can.
That
make
is
it.
fun.
I do that.
We used to have a whole
that.
setup
Yeah.
in Mike P's woods, where there's no longer woods now. They built houses there.
But it was a whole like trail of like we had like a whole like run. It was like you would jump here, here.
We had the man jump.
Sick, dude.
That's cool.
Dude, and that's how we grew up.
I never.
You know what I mean?
I only hit the man jump one time.
I only did it once too. I did.
Why was it called the
twice.
man jump?
Because it was the biggest one.
So it was like this big jump, but to be able to stick it, you had to like put your feet all the way out like this. Because if you hit it like this, you're gonna hit it and fall into the water. There was water underneath of it.
Yo.
So you would have to like jump and like spread your legs
in the
air.
I think we had a sign and everything, didn't we?
No, there is a tree back there that has everyone's initials in it.
That's
who's
awesome.
did it, and you only can put your initials in it because there were other jumps.
If you did the man jump,
Yeah.
right? I love that.
Mike P marked it like a shit ton of times because he was doing it all the time because it was his woods. But I have 2 marks.
He treated it like a video game. Like he tried to get the highest score.
I mean, good for him. That's cool. I will say, like I'm a water guy.
But we've had some interesting experiences in Mike P's woods.
Yeah, we have.
Like
for
that's
sure.
like as kids, like we had like weird things happen to us.
Dude, I remember because there was this tree. We would always sit. It was a broken down tree that would lay flat, but like it had like this like, it was high up in the air, but it had like a seat. So we would like sit on the tree.
Like a man-made seat, or it was like
no, it was just like
sitting.
It was good for sitting. It fell down, and like there was this one time I didn't see it, but Mike P he looked pretty shook. He stands up, and he looks at me. He goes, "Let's go." And I was like, Why? He's like, "Come on, we gotta get out of here." And I stand up. We get off the tree, and like we're like running, and I like grabbed him. Like, what are we running from? Like, this is stupid. He goes, "Did you not see that guy?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "That guy in the sweatshirt." He said he was like he had his hood up and he was like jumping from tree to tree.
What? Skinwalker.
That's just what Mike P said. I didn't see it, so I was like, you're stupid, but we left anyway. But he wasn't trying. No.
Caleb, I mean, like, Caleb, it's like Mike P sees a guy in a hood jumping from tree to tree like Tarzan.
Not like from tree to tree, like hiding behind a tree and then would like.
Oh, that's like scary. Actually.
Yeah, no, we're not. I'm not talking. No. Like he would stand behind a tree, and when we would like look away, you would hear like crunch, crunch, and then you would look, and then Mike P's like. There was one point he was like. We went back later that day, actually.
Okay.
And I was like, "Where did you think you saw him?" He was like, "I was standing here." He was at that tree, and then he hid behind that tree. And the next thing I know, he's like, he didn't like see him run, but like, you know how you can just catch someone like doing that? He's like, every time I would look, like that would happen behind a tree, like behind the tree that he was looking at.
It's definitely scary, but like, how old were you when this happened?
We were like 13.
Okay, so it's probably like the 16-year-old bully.
Like cognitive dissonance age.
Yeah, it was like the 16-year-old bully that was like freaking the younger kids in the neighborhood out.
No, because
they had another time where people
like,
were hiding in bushes, remember?
Yeah.
Like his dad like ended up like tackling someone.
What?
Yeah, there was some weird shit. There were people were getting taken around his woods, actually.
Oh, wow. Well, that changes the whole narrative.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there were two cases where they actually like found the person who was taking people, but it happened again and they could never find out who it was.
Did they find the kid?
I think I don't remember.
Hope so.
I don't think I remember if they did or didn't.
Oh.
All I know is that like they caught two people that were taking people out of the woods.
Right.
And I don't think it was right where Mike P was. I think it was like the general
Just
location
around.
of like.
It's a pretty big neighborhood.
It's a huge.
And there's like a lot of kids who live in that neighborhood.
It's like 8 different neighborhoods connected by the woods, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like the woods is in between.
That does make sense.
All these different neighborhoods.
I mean, look, I'm gonna say this. Am I afraid of like the monsters and stuff? Like, yes and no. But like the abductors, like the people who like go.
That was really weird.
Yeah.
What was that?
I have no idea. It picked it up on the microphone too. I could hear it in the mic.
It was just a siren.
I kind of want to go check it out real quick.
Oh wait, are those?
It was like a one-off. It was like, oh.
Yeah.
That was a weird
Are those
noise.
meters in front of Vag? We don't have to pay after 5,
No.
right? Because I parked and I just
don't.
got out.
I park there all the time. I'm at Gertz though.
Okay. All right, back to it. But
yeah, I am. That noise just rattled me. I am scared of like the. It definitely says siren.
Yeah.
I am scared of like the abductors and like the crazy people who like bury people alive and stuff. Like obviously that's scary, but
yeah.
I think we should wrap this up. I'm gonna take my final stance on. I'm pro Bigfoot. Don't believe in skinwalkers, but I did see a weird thing in the woods that one night.
I've been seeing weird things in the woods, so like
I've
honestly,
seen different shit in the woods all the time. You know what I mean?
The woods is a mysterious place.
There's no way to know until we get it on film.
Guys,
Maybe.
No, dude.
right after the podcast, we're gonna go and
I was about
vlog
to
in the
say.
woods.
If this gets
100 views.
way too small. If this gets
Well, the last one got 50, so I'm thinking if we double that.
what I'm about to say is like really big. If this video gets 10,000 views, we will live stream us sleeping in the woods for a night.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, 10,000 views. That's it. Share with your friends, your family. It gets 10,000 views. We sleep in the woods.
And we'll not only that, but we'll try to summon a skinwalker.
Absolutely.
Oh
we'll
my-
do like all like the dances.
I was down for sleeping in the woods, but summoning a skinwalker.
We're
dude,
gonna
You're a pussy.
yeah. I mean, even if it has to be like the narrative of me and Josh going to the woods.
I'll do it. I would beat the hell out of one of those things.
I'm bringing a gun.
Oh, we're definitely bringing guns. Absolutely bringing guns.
10,000 views, guys.
That's all you gotta do. All right, we love you tons. This has been our little ghostly, spooky episode, and watch more of our stuff because we want to make money off your back. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Watch out for the skinwalkers.